So today on knife I bought a long time ago but never did a video on, probably almost 2 years ago, maybe even longer than that actually, 2.5, maybe even 3 years ago. I think I bought this knife, and I think it was after watching Measure HQ's video on his Remington Stockman, which I also now have one of. Um, I bought this Remington Barlow off of eBay. I don't remember how much I paid for it, so I don't know how well I did. But this is back in the years when Camilius was making the Remington knives. So, they're fairly decently well made, but they're not like super high quality. Like right now, Great Eastern Cutlery is kind of making the Remington knives and they're like top. But this is more like, Camillus was more of your like working man's knife, affordable but really well made. Um, so this is a Remington Barlow. As I said, it's got this clip point blade here. There is a little bit of patina or staining or corrosion, whatever you want to call it, on the tip there. I don't know how well it's going to show up here, but there's a little bit of black pepper spots, if you want to call them that, on the tip of the blade there. It does have a long pull, which is, kind of nice. Model number, not that that really helps you now. Main blade does have a half stop. Action on it is pretty good. It does have a secondary pen blade, like a lot of Barlows do. Pretty good action on that as well. Um, it has the elongated bolster like a Barlow's supposed to have. Um, it's put together fairly decently, actually pretty well. Maybe just the slightest gap there, but nothing to freak out about or anything. Remington shield, don't know if that's nickel silver or what. Probably nickel silver bolsters, either nickel silver or steel pins, brass liners. I'm assuming the back springs on this are carbon steel, but I don't know. Blades are definitely carbon steel. Um, Blades are centered fairly decently. The liner on this side looks like almost like they've been pushed in a little bit, so that's interesting. And it's got these really nice yellow and green Sawcut Delrin handles here, which is really, really cool. One of the selling points on these knives, because they are very cool looking with this, synthetic green and yellow handle here. Um, but yeah, and I imagine why they would have done that for like a Remington knife was, first of all, Camillus was using a lot of synthetics already in this era. This is the 90s, I think. So they were already using mostly synthetic handle materials, so it made it easy to just continue to use synthetic handles. But also, a Remington knife is probably going to be an outdoorsman's knife. And with wood or bone, it can swell and shrink due to humidity or lack of humidity. If you drop a wooden handle or a bone handled knife, it could crack and, break off pieces and stuff. Whereas with synthetic, it's not going to do any of that. So it's really ideal for your outdoorsman's knives and stuff. That being said, I still prefer bone or wood or stag or something like that over even micarta over like a Delrin plastic, just because it doesn't feel as nice. But I mean, it's not going to affect the use of the knife, and some people might even say it makes the knife more usable because it's more durable. Um, but yeah, this knife pretty well made and everything by Camillus. Um, Pretty good shape clip blade here, I have to say. And you can see the Tang stamp there. Remington made in USA. The round stamp there. Like I said, the model number. I did find a catalog that had a Remington catalog that had these knives in the back of it, which was super cool. That's what made me want to go and try to find the Stockman. Then was I found the catalog that had these knives in the back of it. The catalog itself, I think, was like $10, so I didn't end up buying that because there was one page in the whole thing that I was interested in, and that was the page with these knives on it. So I certainly wasn't going to buy it just for the one page for $10. If it had been a couple of bucks, maybe, but not for $10. But yeah, this is just a knife that I bought a while ago that I never did a video on. And I talked about it in the Stockman video, and some people asked me to do a video on it, and I forgot. So I'm doing the video now on this Remington Barlow, um, which is a really nice little knife with these very unique Delrin handles on it. But yeah, so that'll be it for this video on this Remington Barlow. I will see you guys in the next one, and I hope you have a good day.